Yeah, I want to go over a great little knife sharpening tool, and you've probably seen these things before, but the problem is you got to hold them down flat while you're putting a blade through them, right? And you got like a coarse side and a fine side. This damn thing works great on everything: machetes, bolos, big knives, small knives. You know, it could be 1-inch blade, 10-inch blade, whatever the hell it is. Kitchen knives, hunting knives, stuff for cutting down trees. Pretty much, you know, bolos and machetes. What I did is I made this, and you sit it in here and just push it in, and it holds it in there nice and flat. So as you draw the blade through it, you can pull it through nice and even, and you don't have to worry about holding that stupid thing in place. Now I found out this stupid thing works better than anything out there, and it's only a few bucks. The big problem is trying to hold it in place. Now I don't even use the front side. Actually, I use both ways just to get the edge down. But it does a fantastic job and makes it razor sharp in no time at all. So same thing with this one. See, the thing is, it's trying to hold this thing flat. So you got it stuck, you got it in a board like this, it don't go nowhere. And these things are only a few bucks. Always work. Once that blade is in, because it makes a perfect angle. It makes a perfect angle on the blade itself. But the thing is, like I said, it's like if you're trying to hold this in place, it's moving this way, this way. You can't hold it in place. So I made this thing with 2x4s, some nails, and I got to push this nail up a little bit, and this thing will come out. It'll come out. It's in there, locked in there nice and tight. But that's the thing. You get a perfect angle on it every time. It doesn't take long. That's the thing. All these freaking expensive whetstones and stuff like that, they don't work. Well, they do work, but you gotta have skill, you gotta have the right angle. This thing's a no-brainer. But like I said, the whole deal is holding this thing in place, and this thing just holds it in place rock solid. And I just have to, you know, push the nails out a little bit, and this thing pops right out, and it goes right back in there again. So you have to use 2 hands for that. Like, in other words, I have the nails in there just so I have to push them out just a hair, because the head of the nails locks them in. And when I push this in, it just locks in place. That's it. So it just doesn't move. It's in there rock solid. That's the whole drawback of using these type of things. So anyway, it's very fast to sharpen a knife like this, and it's only a few bucks. You don't need nothing expensive, and it makes a perfect edge because it has the right angle. And that's the plastic tool that's out of the holder, and you can see it's got like the perfect angle blade. Trouble is, like I said, it's hard to hold this in place really solid when you're trying to draw the blade through there nice and strong, and you want to really press down on a blade to first get it in a rough shape, and then when this is cut, this is the rough side. Actually, I never use this side. This is the fine side, and I found the rough side actually makes it plenty freaking sharp enough, and this is the fine side. You can turn it around. I actually only use this side. This is only probably like $5. Like I said, the big problem is trying to hold it in place, because you're doing this and you're always afraid if you're pressing down the blade a lot, you can cut your fingers. But when it's in here, it's locked in place. It's locked in place. And it is easy to get out of here. You just have to use 2 hands. You have to press these out a little bit and then pull up on that. It comes right out. I have these nails in here just perfect.